Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network edition of Return of the Knicks podcast here. The watch along. The Knicks take on the Pelicans on a back-to-back here on a Tuesday night. First and foremost, let's say hello to one and only Michelin star Chef Dan. What's up, Chef?
Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to you, Jedi. How y'all doing tonight? As I know we're a little bit, hampered, as Jedi will explain, but we still move on. We move forward. We ball.
We ball indeed. The Knicks squeak out of a tight one yesterday against the Pistons with some questionable calls there, but finally a bounce goes the New York Knicks way or a call at home. And of course, with that comes with repercussions where two guys are out on the starting lineup with Jalen Brunson out with the sore neck. Of course, with some spasms. Took a lot of physical game there where Thibodeau complained about not getting some fouls for Jalen Brunson, and he came up with some spasms. And of course, with that, also Harkenstein out on the lineup with a sore Achilles. It's more like not pushing for a back to back. Knick fans, I don't think it's nothing to be too alarmed or worried. I think since it's a back to back, you want to be a little precautionary, Chef Dan. I think they'll play next game.
Yeah, it's at this point of the season. You also, as much as you want to finish strong, you also gotta, see the bigger picture ahead. And knowing that you've done enough work so far to cement yourself a top playoff spot, you're not going in the play-in. But you don't want to slip so much either. And the only way you don't slip so much is by having your best players available. So it means sometimes having to take a responsible L.
Right, and also this is a non-conference game, of course, with the Pelicans. Pelicans are trying to win the sweep the series against the Knicks here. They played last time in October, where Pelicans beat the Knicks in New Orleans. But first and foremost, let's acknowledge and salute the chat. We got Daniel Barrow Sports highlights and Mr. Antonio Garcia, Michael Caputo, Mr. Big Task at Hand with his Nick Pride indeed, and he's talking to them with a big salute, and a big splash indeed. And I love pie. Says good evening, Nick Nation. Another shorthanded night, but next man up. But you know how we do here on the Sports Jedi Network. And let's go. We next man up mentality for the New York Knicks. But first and foremost, let's shout out something that hasn't been done since 1950. Three teammates from the same college collegiate program score 20 points since 1950. It was mentioned on the MSG broadcast. The New York Wildcats. I mean, my goodness, these guys, muscle memory. They're fun to watch. Just I can't wait when the whole body of work is fully healthy to see even those guys. Where they, my goodness, this is going to be fun. But again, it becomes with when they get healthy.
Absolutely. We know that I think Ananobi is yet to play with Burks and Boyan yet.
Yes.
Randall has played with Burks already. He hasn't played with Boyan yet, so that's going to be a new experience. And Mitchell Robinson has yet to play with either Ananobi, Boyan, with Ananobi or Boyan, so or Precious for that matter either. So
Yeah.
it's going to be very, very interesting when guys get healthy. It's just at this point we're letting time pass by and being patient.
And I'm glad you mentioned Precious Achua. I want to give him his flowers, his props. Recognize him. 10 double doubles with the since coming on with the New York Knicks. He only had two prior to that. So him give him a lot of kudos and credit. Opportunity to get on the floor, taking the most time. Even if every second on that floor, he's making the immense of it. Also putting a name in the hat when Randall does get back healthy. I need some coach. Find me some minutes. We said that before. This is nothing. Not to sound redundant. We said that plenty of times on our streams. But he continues to don't forget about me. So I like that from Precious Achua. Tonight he's gonna have a tough task because Zion Williamson, who came in questionable, will play. And of course, this is a team that has a lot of size against the Knicks. All in all, the way they average, and hopefully for the next man up, continue to do the right things they do. Don't turn the basketball over. Play mistake-free basketball and continue to rebound, Chef.
Yeah, they I know it, like you said, next man up, but you can't stop the aggression. The aggression is what got you to being the fourth seed, potentially being the three, and even having the two seed for a while. The keep your foot on the gas. That's it.
Right, and
As
then
a
Big
one
Taz.
coach would say in New York, all gas, no brakes.
Right. Big Task was wondering what happened if we win the game. Well, Vegas likes the Pelicans only 4.5 points. I know it's a road game, but only 4.5 points, 217 total and a half points total for both teams. Bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. That's a game where if the Knicks start shooting the three ball well, the way we've seen at times, that this I can see where the Knicks cover. Not just win out on the money line, straight up win. So remember the Knicks are at home. That crowd is going to be buzzing. That crowd is going to be electric. That crowd is going to be excited, enthusiastic. Again, I wouldn't. I'm not going to be surprised if we come out in about another 2 hours. Say, wow, that was a very spirited win by the Knicks. We've seen this team do things this season, or overall. I mean, that we're like, wow, this is fun. I mean, it's going to be a fun game.
Yeah, that last Celtics game is an example of that. Short-handed Knicks team, but we were able to play them down to the wire. And even though they ended up getting a lead, it was still a tough fought victory for the Celtics. We made it tough for them.
Indeed, indeed. As we say, Mr. D-Ross, salute. Calm, cool, collected. D-Ross is in the building. Salute to you. And I have the starting lineups for both teams here. Of course, let me read out the Knicks starting lineup. It's going to be McBride coming in for Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart, Achua, and for the Pelicans, Williamson, Jones, Ingram, Murphy the third, and Valanciunas. So Nick, our resident GM 100, is going to have an exciting game tonight because he's going to see Herb Jones in Madison Square Garden, and we're going to see him up close and personal. Who he is an admirer of Herb Jones, and he is going to be seen. We're going to see what he's been talking to us about Herb Jones' defense. We know he's could play. We're going to see it up close and personal. All right, so we're almost a couple minutes. Yeah, Chef. Sorry.
No, I'm saying that's what he's been raving about.
We're about to tip off the game. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I gotta say this again every time you do a new watch along because there's always new eyeballs. The channel continues to grow, and thanks to you guys. If you're watching us for the first time, we do the watch along, we do the play by play. We have a scoreboard. We tells you the score. We tell you who has possession and so forth. We ask you to participate in the chat. We are a heavy audience participation program. We have, like you see everyone up and down the chat. Please participate in the chat. If you're lurking in the background, just say hello. Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button. Don't just sit there and lurk and take and steal content from us. Hit the like button and say hello. We would like to acknowledge you and say welcome, lurkers. All right, so we're almost close to tipping off this game here. Let's go, boy. I believe there's only 27 or 26 more of these games, Chef.
26 more of these bad boys. And then we move on to that elimination time and knocking off to find out who holds that brass ring for this year next.
It's gonna come quick like this. As the starting lineups for the visiting clubs are being announced there and it's a raining evening at New York, huh?
Yep.
I see the halal food truck in the front of Madison Square Garden. What are those plates cost now? Like $10 for a plate of halal?
Yep.
Oh
roughly like $10 for a regular plate. If you want extra stuff, it'll probably be like anywhere from like 12 to 13. But that's in Brooklyn. In Manhattan, they're probably running like $15 to $20, something like that.
What? You know how much those plates used to cost? $3. Well, I mean, when I was in New York, it was the rice with the chicken, the a lot. Yeah. Wow. D-Ross says, I'm a chat lurker. You're a chat participator, but there's lurkers that won't even say nothing. They just stay in the background and look. And then when you see their show, they're doing the same exact thing with almost a moving background and everything. So, yeah, want to say hello. Say hello. We don't bite. Wow, I can't believe that. I remember the hot dogs. You used to get a hot dog it was 75 cents. I'm pretty sure that's like $3 or $5 for a hot dog. And then it's not. I know we're gonna get into the basketball, but the bagel cart. In the mornings, the bagel and a coffee for $1, or a donut and a coffee for $1. When I worked, I used to work in 253 Broadway, right across from the mayor's office. Times has changed. All right, we're almost ready to call this game. Let's bring that scoreboard in. There we go. Get that scoreboard shipped down. We're joining me in a minute. All right, we'll get shipped down back on in a minute. It's Tuesday and my body feels it because I am sore. Ooh.
Give me one moment. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
I tell you this, man. The weekend can't come any close, fellas. We got two in 2 weeks. We're gonna spring the clock forward. That's gonna be great. That means more daylight. Let's go. There you go. As we said it, ladies and gentlemen. As we said it earlier, we called them in here. His ears must have been ringing. We said Knicks, our resident GM, Knicks 100, will be seeing his guy, Herb Jones, up close and personal, who he's been telling us, or he's been talking to us about Mr. Jones. He's been talking to us about it, and we're going to see him up close and personal. What's up, Knicks 100? We wanted to shout you out, my friend. Hey. It's gonna be the what you call it, the evolved Quentin Grimes, because this guy's better. We're gonna see him tonight. All right, we're almost ready to tip off. Let's go. Oh, Jericho Sims. Let's go. Hopefully, he's got a tough one against Valanciunas. Valanciunas is just a big lurk, man. That's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be a tough matchup, fellas. But the intern will be up for it. All right, Nick fans, let's go. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Let's go with the watch along, baby. Knicks are in their city uniforms and their blues. And of course, the red colors are the Pelicans. Knicks are gonna go from left to right. Tip off one by the Knicks. We're on the way. Let's go. McBride with the basketball now. McBride gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now with the screen. Dante back over to Chua. Chua to McBride. McBride now fakes. Jab step in. Steps for three. Off the mark. Rebound by Ingram. Here comes Ingram the other way. Passes it. And that was deflected by McBride now. Here comes DiVincenzo. Back over here to Hart. Hart now driving. Stops, kicks it to DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot three. It's good. 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Give Hart an assist there. Knicks draw first blood. 3-0. All right, here's Jones. Herb Jones with the basketball. Hands it up to Zion. Zion holds it. Zion fronting by Achua. Achua now gives it here to Ingram. Ingram puts it up. No good. Misses. Hart with the rebound and saved it right to McBride. Here comes the Knicks. McBride to Hart. Hart now. Hart, the former Pelicans, elbow jumper. No, alley-oop to Jericho Sims for the flush. As the intern gets the dunk. Knicks up 5-0. Good start for the Knicks here. Here's Zion. Gives it to Ingram. Ingram now. Ingram puts it on the floor. Ingram steps back. Kicks it back out. Trey Murphy now driving. Kicks it out to Ingram. Ingram takes a three. And he nails it. So, Knicks with a 2-point lead. Here's Miles McBride with the basketball to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo calling out a play. Gives it to Hart. Hart, double team. Throws it to Achua. Achua wide open for three. Can't hit it. Rebound by Williams. As he gives it to the... Oh, here's a transition three. And Murphy from downtown. Just like that, New Orleans with a 1-point lead. So that's Trey Murphy the third. Now DiVincenzo with the basketball. Looking for some motion here. Gives it to Hart. Gives it right back to DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot three. That's no good. Rebound by Valanciunas. Valanciunas now to Williamson. Williamson, a full freight train ahead. Gives it to Ingram. Ingram fakes. Now drives. Kicks it out. Valanciunas thought about the three. Gives it to Herb Jones. Kicks back out. Ingram. Back to Williamson. Williamson puts on the floor. And they're going to say offensive foul. So Zion called for a foul. Oh, yeah, there you go. So Baby Randall got called for the offensive foul. Here's Achua. Back over to McBride. Back over to Achua. Achua now driving in, puts up the shot, and he got fouled. Picks up the foul on Jones. Jones did not like the call on that foul, but presses Achua to the line for 2. A little aggressive there, Chef, with Achua driving there.
Absolutely. That's the
Confidence.
impression we need to win.
That's what playing time and confidence, Chef.
Yep.
Precious hits the first one.
10 double
Okay.
doubles. Coincidence.
You know, he's been putting the work. Hey, is that Bobby Flay in the front row? And he hits both free throws. Knicks with a 1-point lead, 7-6 here, 9:05 here. As Ingram with the basketball. Ingram. Williams and deflected away by Hart, but Ingram is there to pick it back up. Here's Williams again, back over to Ingram. Ingram rises for 3, and that's no good. Back tap here, Sims back again, and McBride comes up with it. McBride in the pack here to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo kicks it back out to Ingram. Now back to Hart. Now they'll reset here. They'll slow down a bit. Hart looking. Here's Achua putting it on the floor. Achua again. Achua get nice move, but comes up short. Trey Murphy with the rebound. Murphy going the other way. Murphy to Valanciunas. Now Williamson. Williamson top of the key. Gets a screen. Williamson by the free throw line. Gives it to Jones. Now Valanciunas wants it. 1-on-1 against Jericho Sims. Back it in. Fall away shot. It's good. It's just all height right there over Jericho Sims. All right. Here comes McBride. Jericho Sims with the basketball now. Looking for DiVincenzo on the curl. DiVincenzo tries to get the screen, steps for 3, and that's off the mark. Oh, that was a push in the back. Ref right in front of the ref did not call that one. As here's Jones with the basketball, and Murphy for no hesitation shoots, can't get it. Now Hart comes up with the rebound. Hart for 3, it's good. 3-pointer, Josh Hart. Knicks up by 2 as they push it to Zion. Back again to Ingram. Back to Zion. In and out. Zion putting it on the floor baseline, and they're going to say it stepped out of bounds. Knicks ball. Turnover by Zion Williamson. So Baby Randall playing just like him here. All right. Knicks up 10-8. As here's Achua. DiVincenzo calling out a play. DiVincenzo. Bounce pass to Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims over to Hart. Hart with the curl. Hart bounce pass to Sims. Couldn't handle it. It's a turnover. So it's 7:15 in the game. Knicks up 10-8 as the Pelicans will bring the basketball up here. Ingram handling the ball. Ingram behind the back. Now gets a switch now on Jericho Sims. Zion. They want to get it to Valanciunas and oh, good deflection by the Knicks here. Here comes the Knicks. Here's Hart. Hart going up and blocked by Zion Williamson, who kept it in the bounce. Hart is down, a little shaken up here. He's still down on the ground. Here's Williamson going strong, and they're gonna call a foul. It looked like Sims went straight up. Let's see. We got a timeout here. Hart wants to know what was the foul call. Oh, he got him. Oh man, he got slapped in the. He got 5 hands to the face, and he's bleeding through the nose too. Now, Chef, now they have a timeout here, nationally televised, nationally broadcasters around the NBA. Now they're magnifying the referees' inconsistency around the league. Now it's a focal point because the Knicks got to win.
No, it's because too much of it is happening at the end of the games. That's it. We saw the inconsistencies happening at the beginning, near the middle of the game. Near the end of the game, a lot of the times referees will swallow their whistle, play on, it is what it is. But now there's a whole inconsistency being shown at the end of the games, and it's costing teams.
But haven't we been thunderstruck for many years now because of the bad officiating? Now all of a sudden now it's become a big focal point. I'm like, because we won one of these games.
It's like no, but it's like yeah, but that doesn't even take away from the fact that we're still appealing an overtime from Houston.
Which I don't think they're gonna win that because they're gonna say you got your Piston win.
I don't think that has any bearing to do on this. And if
I know,
anything,
but
if the Pistons, what the Pistons would do is they would appeal this.
That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna overturn that. They're not gonna give the Knicks an appeal. It kind of. My point is that it's gonna even itself out. I'm not saying they're gonna look at this. Well, you got this one. We're gonna give you that one. I'm saying it's gonna even itself out. They're gonna do nothing.
I mean, but like, here's the thing: after you deny the appeal, you're gonna have to give out a statement and give a reason.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they'll come up with some cockamamie reason. Damn, her heart is bleeding from the nose. Damn, he got hit hard. Hey, Jerry Cooney in Madison Square Garden. He has a good, terrific show on Sirius Satellite Radio on Fight Nation. At the Fights with Jerry Cooney. Zion rattles the first one in. He gets to smack and he gets to smack people in the face, and he gets to go to the free throw line. Go figure. All right, here's the second free throw attempt for Zion, and Zion nails both of them. So we're all even at 10. We're all even at 10. 6:46. As McBride will bring the basketball up. McBride, Achua, back over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo back to McBride. Jericho Sims, give and go here. Now Hart with it. Hart with the basketball. Hart back, kicks it out to Achua cutting. Achua, a lot of contact. Lost it, but Achua got it back. Shot clock now at 3 now. McBride rises for 3, but he got blocked. Valanciunas comes up with it. So here's Williams. Bounce pass here to Herb Jones. Trey man. Herb calling out a play. Williams now putting on. Williams going baseline. Kicks it out to Ingram. Ingram again. Shot clock at 5. Herb Jones in rhythm. Hits the 3. All right. So here's McBride. New Orleans with a 3-point lead now. Here is DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo bounce pass to Jericho Sims. He can't handle it. Here's Jones. Alley-oop to Ingram, but no. Murphy comes up with the loose ball. Gives it to Herb Jones. Jones back again to Valanciunas. Over to Ingram. Ingram now putting it on the floor. Ingram is going to reset here. Ingram, top of the key, driving and losing his balance, but he keeps his dribble alive. And blocked by Jericho Sims. Get that crap out of here. Ingram holding his ankle. Now Sims back over to DiVincenzo. They got a mismatch. DiVincenzo puts up the floater. It's good. Ingram is still down. Now tying his shoelaces. Timeout. As Buddha. Namaste. Good to see you, Buddha. We haven't seen you in a while. Yo, what's up? Good to see you.
Salute.
Yeah, he got those skinny legs, man. He looked like he almost those pretzels. I don't want to see injuries, but man, those thin legs, man. Whew. Looked like he snapped. He would look like they was snapping into a Slim Jim there. This is Ingram. This is Ingram's legs right here. Here's somebody say, "Shut up, man! You wish you were that tall like him." Yeah. Different. I've been working, fellas. There you go. Work, work, work. Make that macho man, Randy Savage indeed. Make that money. Oh yeah.
Congratulations, Buddha.
Oh,
Congratulations on the baby boy.
congratulations indeed. Oh yeah. A proud papa. Me, 27 years ago today, I was a proud papa for the very first time. My oldest son's birthday tomorrow. My younger son, Austin, from the channel. So both of them will be 27 and 26 years old. Go figure. Happy birthday to my little ones. I remember when we bought Anthony home, we had the family over, and that's when the Knicks destroyed the Chicago Bulls with Van Gundy as the head coach. As he was the interim head coach, and they destroyed the Bulls on that. I don't know if you guys remember that event or anyone in the chat. When Van Gundy took over and beat the Bulls, I think it was the Knicks totally blew them out on it was a March. New Jersey will be 80 tomorrow. Ooh. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I heard it's nice. It's gonna be springtime weather for you guys over there. Finally. So they're working on Ingram. Of course, no CJ McCullough. I meant to say that. Yeah, it was. It was big task. Remember, everybody was around. The baby was home, and the Knicks won, and then the Yankees won the World Series that year. Yeah. Remember when I was putting him to sleep when the Yankees clinched the American League East. All right, here's Hart. Hart kicks it out. DiVincenzo for three. It misses. Rebound. Hawkins. Now here's Williams. Zion now puts it on the floor. Zion puts it up. And he gets the bounce. Pelicans up by 3, 4:30 here. Here's Sims, Achua. Gives it here to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now putting it on the floor. DiVincenzo keeping the dribble alive. Shot clock at 8. DiVincenzo now to Achua. Achua now putting it on the floor. Achua spins, and they're going to say travel. That was some beautiful move, but I guess he took an extra step he shouldn't, and it was a turnover. Oh, no, I saw it. I saw what happened to his ankle. Oh, he's going to go back to the locker room. Now here's Williams. Williams puts it up. Nope, no good. Misses that one, but right to the hands. Nance, and he gives it to Marshall, and he in and out, and he gets the 3 ball. So they're 4 of 7 from downtown there. Knicks trail by 6 here, under 4 minutes now. Hart with the basketball. Hart gives it to McBride. McBride putting in baseline. McBride going strong. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo for 3. No good. And a loose ball tracked down by Jericho Sims. Bounce past the Hart. Hart going strong to the basket. Oh, misses the layup, but he gets his own rebound. Fakes, gives it to Hart. Oh, Jericho Sims went for the dunk, but he got called for a foul. So a lot of movement, a lot of moving and razzling, but no dazzling. But Jericho Sims will go to the line for some free throws. Beautiful cut there by Jericho Sims there. If he would have just flushed that down, that would have been a phenomenal 3-point play. But he will go to the line for 2 free throws. And the intern misses the first free throw. Bogdan Bogdanovic will come into the game for well-deserved rest for Hart. And he misses both free throws, Jericho Sims. As Zion will bring the basketball up. Zion now working on Achua. Gets the screen. Now driving. Goes up the glass. Is good. You can't give him a couple an inch because when he goes down like a freight train, he tends to finish strong. Here's McBride. Bogdan Bogdanovic. DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with the screen. Kicks it back out to Bogdanovich. Now he'll drive. Stops, turn around, back over DiVincenzo for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Knicks down by 5. Big task, yes. We call Jericho Sims the intern in the good name of Mr. Vernon. That's for Mr. Vernon. As Marshall, now here is Zion. Zion with the screen. Zion kicks it back out. Herb Jones now back to Zion. Zion now back to the basket, kicks it out. Wide open, and it's good. So they're taking advantage of the double team. Herb Jones will. 23-15. Here is Deuce McBride now. McBride to Bogdanovich. Thought about the three now. Puts it on the floor now. He's going to retrieve. Shot clock to 7 now. Bogdanovich to McBride. McBride now cutting Achua. Oh, what a beautiful dunk by Precious. And give him an assist there. Mr. Deuce McBride with that beautiful pass. Here's Zion now. Zion now putting it on the floor. Zion, long reach, no good. Good job by Jericho Sims, the intern, with the defense. Here's Bogdanovich now. Bogdanovich puts it up. Off the glass is good. Bogdanovich, 23-19. Jones now to Zion. Zion putting it on the floor. Zion gives it here to Jones. Jones back to Zion. Zion back to the basket. Zion kicks it out. Nance hits that one. All right, 26-19. DiVincenzo for 3. And he misses. Nance with the rebound. Here comes Marshall with the basketball. Marshall with the ball. Marshall with the screen. Bounce pass here to Jones. Jones now cutting. Extra pass here. Herb Jones thought about the 3. And they're going to say, no, lost it out of bounds. Knicks will have it. Alex Burks will come in as DiVincenzo will take a breather. As they get the ball finally inbounds here to McBride. McBride will bring it up. 1 minute left in the first quarter. 1 minute. Now McBride with the high screen. McBride kicks it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich thought about the 3 fake. Steps back for 3. And that's off the mark. Not a good shot. Here's Marshall with the rebound. Marshall leading, pushing. Kicks it out. Murphy the third. No good. Bogdanovich comes up the rebound. 26-19. Knicks trail here with 38 seconds here. Now Bogdanovich driving. He lost the ball, and they're going to say off a Bogdanovich turnover. A little bit out of control for Bogey. All right. Pelicans will roll it in here, and now Marshall picks it up. Marshall to Jones. Jones putting it on the floor. Jones blocked by Achua. Kept it in bounce. Nice play there. Here's Achua now bringing the ball. Now McBride here. There's going to be 3 seconds between shot clock and game clock as McBride will hold for the basket here. Miles McBride wants to get the high screen from Sims. He gets it. Now cutting. Bogdanovich for 3. No good. Rebound. Gets his own rebound. 3 seconds. He's going to put up the shot. No good. And at the end of the first quarter, Knicks trail 26-19 as the Knicks, 19 points here. It's a close game. Pelicans are shooting the 3-ball very good. They're making a conscious effort to try to get the ball out of Zion when he's deep in the post, not to have him back in with the post moves. And the Pelicans are just opening and hitting those open shots. So they'll make those adjustments as we get to the second quarter. Let's go. Woo. Are we ready? All right. Oh, Boston and 70 and the 76ers and Philly are playing each other. They're tied at 30. So that's a game to keep an eye on. For Phillies, we want I guess tonight we want to see Boston win just to that. And the Dallas Mavericks take on the 76ers. So
The
two
Raptors beat the Pacers last night, so that's a good victory
Ooh,
for us.
did not know that. Ooh, nice one. And Brooklyn is in my city. They're playing the Magic with Salute Gideon in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Saludo. Oh, my main guy is in the building, Mr. Bernard King.
Looks like we're about to start second quarter. So Ingram looks to be back on the court. Pelicans are bringing the ball up as Valanciunas has it. They get it over to Ingram. Ingram back to Valanciunas in the post against Sims. Backing up, spinning, fall away jumper, no good, but he's heading to the line. Misses the first one, ball don't lie.
There you go.
So goes 1 of 2 from the line. 19-27. Knicks down by 8. So McBride has it. McBride snake dribbling into the paint, pulls it back out. McBride trying to find someone, gets it to Hart. Hart fall away jumper, got it. 21-27. As fast paced passing here, and a 3 is short by the Pelicans. Marshall gets his own rebound, gets it to Ingram. Ingram in the post. Ingram defended against Burks. All the way jumper, no good. Loose ball foul against the Pelicans. McBride with the ball. McBride working around. Kicks it to Bogey. Bogey working in the post. Bogey, fall away jumper off the glass. Rims in and out. But he gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Bogey with the deuce. 23-27. Valanciunas with the ball for the Pelicans. Gets it to Ingram. Ingram working in the paint. Gets away, count it, and a foul.
Ooh, they let him take an extra step.
As he completes a 3-point play. 23-30. Knicks down by 7. McBride passes it to Burks. Burks with the ball. Double teamed over to Sims. Sims over to Hart. Hart fixed the 3. Now bumped into Sims. Fall away jumper. Rattles in. Josh Hart with back-to-back jumpers. 25-30. 5-point game here. Valanciunas pushes it to Ingram. Ingram the Marshall in the corner. And that's off the mark. Hart the rebound. Hart pushing the ball here. Hart has a defender on his hip. Kicks it. McBride for 3. Off the mark. Hawkins hands it off to Murphy. Murphy working a dribble, drive in, gets it, and the foul. Got the step on Bogdanovich. Murphy misses. Second one. Ball don't lie. Excuse me. He misses the 3-point play. As Burks has it, fakes it, kicks it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to Bogey. Passing it around here. Oh, Marshall knocked it out of bounds. Still Knicks ball.
Sucks.
Burks driving. Burks off the glass. No good. Marshall pushes it to Ingram. Ingram to Murphy for 3, and that's good. Timeout by Tom Thibodeau. Knicks down by 10, 25-35, with 9 minutes here left in the half.
Guys are just not hitting shots right now. From Burks missing that one, but though that was a nice move he did there, though. I gotta give him credit with the shot clock running down. He got to the basket, just couldn't finish.
Yeah, the Knicks, they're just, like you said, they're just not hitting shots right now. He's got to, and really the biggest thing is Sims got to look at the basket. The Pelicans are playing off of Sims way too much. They don't even consider him a rim threat at all. And he's such a viable rim threat. Seems like he just doesn't want to shoot at all.
Also, we got to be careful. I'm not just me saying it. We got to be careful. I'm scared or worried that the more they're gonna play on the court, like a Bogdanovich, and the less he's gonna be given. Of course, the more you play, the more you're gonna get beat. If you're not defensive prowess, that it's gonna scare the coach of not trusting him to play when once we're fully healthy. Bogdanovich is still gonna be a big piece in this offense on this team, and I hope he doesn't remember when he's playing major minutes the lack of defense because, hey, when the more he wasn't if he's got to play a lot of major minutes, then we really are in trouble. But I hope he coach trusts him. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to
No, I understand, but at this point, I think Thibodeau is smart enough to know like this is gonna come with it as far as like when your roster's this depleted.
I hope because I don't want him to start leaving the horses out a little too long in the where I don't know. He's the man. He's the coach. He's got to know the right time, the minutes distribution once everyone gets back. So I mean, that's another conversation for another day. It's not even worried. Let's not even cross that bridge.
Let me ask you this right now. Like, for all the mistakes Sims is making, has he sat Sims yet?
No. But I'm talking about Bogdanovich because we know when the postseason when Mitchell Robinson gets healthy, and Harkenstein and Precious Achua. Jericho Sims is going to be holding that clipboard again. But I'm talking about Bogdanovich and Burks because that would, those guys.
Hart with the ball as we're back from timeout. Gets it to Burks. Knicks facing the zone. They get it to Hart. Hart to Bogey in the corner, and he hits a three.
Finally.
28-35. As Marshall has the ball. Gets it to Ingram. Ingram, jab step in, gets a screen, pulls up jumper off the mark. Achua to rebound. Burks pushing the ball now. Burks working the dribble. Burks crossover, back pass to Achua. Achua to Bogey. Bogey, snake dribble, tried to split the defense, gets it to Devo. Devo over to Achua. Achua back to Devo for three. Got it and one. Oh, they're calling an offensive foul.
Ah, come on. Ooh, that's a nasty spill.
Dude, he's coming off the pick.
That's how he shoots the three.
And DiVincenzo comes up with his steal. Comes up with it. Yep. Bringing the ball up here. Hart has it now. Hart over to Burks. Burks working the dribble. Burks spins around the screen, kicks it to Hart. Hart to Devo for three. Off the mark. And loose ball foul against Valanciunas. Knicks remain on offense. I don't even like at this point. I don't understand why they called the offensive foul. As Achua hands it to Hart, Hart driving, kicks it to Bogey. Bogey draws a foul.
This game is gonna get chippy because they're fouling awfully little bit physical. The Pelicans are. Ooh, what a camera angle.
as Bogey rattles the first one in. Salute Sheldon Darrell Johnson. Salute. Bogdanovich goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Knicks back within 5, 30-35. 7:15 here left in the half as Williamson kicks it out to Ingram. Ingram driving over to Murphy for 3, off the mark. Burks the rebound, pushing the ball, gets it to Hart. Hart over to Bogdanovich, fakes it, step back 3, off the mark. Williamson pushing the ball. Williamson as Pelicans pass it around over to Ingram. Ingram working in the corner. Now to Murphy. Jones over to Murphy. Murphy for 3, off the mark. 2 with a rebound. Now DiVincenzo pushing the ball. DiVincenzo working the dribble. DiVincenzo driving. Oh, reverse won't go. Achua with a rebound, fighting for it, and they call the jump ball. Pelicans win the tip as Murphy looking pushes it to Ingram. Ingram double teamed. Oh, pass in the paint. And Nance can't get the three. Fight for the rebound. Knicks come up with it. DiVincenzo over to Hart. Hart over to Burks. Burks driving, pivoting, fall away jumper, rims in and out. Nance bringing the ball up, fakes it, and poked away by DiVincenzo. Burks pushing the ball. Burks layup is good. Knicks within 3 now, 32-35. 5:40 left in the half. As Williamson has the ball at the 3-point line. Gets it back. Williamson driving. Williamson bumping. Layup, no good. Nance gets it and one. He misses it. Ball don't lie. 5:10 here left in the half as Burks has it. Burks gets a screen. Burks kicks it out to Hart. Hart quick push to Bogey. Bogey to as a Chua gets a dunk. 34-37. Back to a 3-point game under 5 minutes as Williamson has the ball. Williamson over to, I don't know who that is, back to Williamson. Back to Hawkins. Hawkins for 3, off the mark. Out of bounds, Knicks ball. Burks with it. Burks working. Pulls it back out. Fakes a 3. Gets it to Devo. Devo over to Bogdanovich. And they call an offensive foul. Herb Jones draws the charge. Williamson with the ball. Defended by Hart. Williamson driving. Stolen, and they call a foul.
Oh, that was all ball. Yeah, there you go, Tom Thibodeau. Coño.
And Tom Thibodeau's challenging. So, timeout on the court as Tom Thibodeau is challenging the call for a foul.
That was all ball.
Yeah.
Hey. Philly got a 46-42, 46-42 lead on the 76ers. Dallas is beating Cleveland 70-67, so that's good there too. And game just started. Milwaukee is hosting the Hornets. It seems like we're not getting another center, isn't there? No, everyone trying to come back and healthy. I don't think they're. I don't know. I don't think they got anyone. They're not in the. They're not in a rush to get anyone from the buyout market or anything out there right now.
Yeah, like the person who's gonna come in would have to know you're only playing for like 1 to 2 games. You're breaking in case of emergency at most. You're going to be a fifth man in the positional rotation depth chart. So nah. Whoever it is probably isn't even good enough to be on the roster anyways.
Yeah, we're talking about that center from OKC, the big tall European that was released by Oklahoma City.
Well, Pokushevsky,
Mm-hmm.
challenge unsuccessful.
What? Where the hell did he get fouled at?
They say contact occurred at the wrist first.
So the Knicks lose a timeout and won't be able to challenge.
Williamson hits the first free throw. Goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 4:10 here left in the half. Burks with the ball. Burks calling out a play, working the dribble, kicks it to Hart. Hart over to Bogey for 3. That's good. Knicks within 2, 37-39. As Ingram gets it to Williamson. Williamson working the dribble. Williamson backing down. Fall away jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it back in. (37-41). Burks over to Bogdanovich, now to DiVincenzo, over to Hart. Hart over to Burks. 5 on the shot clock. Burks driving, fall away jumper, won't go. Alley-oop and blocked. Missed it. As Burks pushing it to Hart. Hart to Bogey, fakes it. Now he's driving over to Hart. Hart, beautiful layup. Best there is, best there was, best there ever will be.
You go. There you go.
39-41. Knicks down by 2. Williamson with the ball over to Ingram. Ingram fakes, leans in, kicks it out. On the drive, they call a late foul. Jones heading to the line. Jones hits the first free throw. As Burks is bringing the ball up. Burks over to Hart. Hart now to Devo. Devo back to Burks. Burks to Bogey. Bogey gets bumped.
Ooh. No way. Can't wait for the next time out.
Bogdanovich, loses the ball. Marshall picks up the ball. Marshall over to Williamson in the post. Williamson spinning, lost it, and Burks dribbled it out of bounds. As Burks sits down, Ingram for three off the mark. DiVincenzo comes up with the rebound. Over to Hart. Hart driving, bumping, layup, got it. Back to a 2-point game. 41-43. Under 2 minutes remaining. Ingram, nice crossover, gets the layup. 41-45. DiVincenzo over to Hart. Hart to Bogey. Bogey back to Hart. Hart. Ooh. Murphy gets called for a foul. Both teams in the bonus. So Bogdanovich heading to the line.
Jack City in the building. A Nick fan has entered the chat.
As Bogey rattles the first one in. Bogdanovich hits both free throws. Oh, man. As Williamson fakes the handoff, now bumping, kicks it to Marshall, pass stolen. As DiVincenzo pushing over to McBride. McBride to Achua. Achua gets fouled, heading to the line.
All right.
Looking to tie things up here. Roughly a minute left in the half.
Yo, Zion with his third foul.
Three fouls on Williamson. Achua to the line. Hits the first one. Achua ties the game up, goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Nance with the ball. Over to Ingram, pulls up for three. Got it. I don't know why the whistle was blown.
Delay game, maybe?
They didn't even say anything. As McBride has the ball. Over to Bogey. Bogey working the dribble. Kicks it out to McBride. Fakes the three. Now pulls up jumper. Got it.
Nice.
Ingram with the ball. Ingram pulls up mid-range. Off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Achua gets it. Achua slows things down. Gets it to McBride. Over to Bogey. Bogey gets a screen, gets a double team, kicks it at Achua. Achua pulls up the jumper. 24-second violation. Too much dribble from Bogdanovich. 6.2 seconds left. Knicks got to play some stellar defense. Nance gets the inbound, gets it to Ingram. Ingram pulls up three off the mark. And that'll end the half. So Knicks down by 1, 47-48. As I read off some stats of the half here. Give me one moment. So at the half, Knicks are winning the rebound battle, 22-21. Knicks are winning the assist battle, 14-9. Knicks have more steals, 5-2. Knicks are winning the field goal percentage battle, 43-40. Knicks are losing the 3-point percentage battle, 40-28. Knicks are winning the free throw percentage battle, 80-73. Knicks have 3 blocks. The Pelicans have 2. Knicks have 7 turnovers. The Pelicans have 8. Knicks have 16 points in the paint versus the Pelicans 14. So go over to individual stats here. Knicks leading scorer for tonight is Bojan Bogdanovich with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Following him is Josh Hart with 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. After that, tied up with 8 points, it's Precious Achua and Dante DiVincenzo. And it's spread evenly. Those are the stats of the half.
All right, so no Harkenstein, no Jalen Brunson, down by 1 against this Pelican team. Yes, they don't have CJ McCullough, but the Knicks find a way scrappy with Bogdanovich playing well, one of his better games as a Knick. Also, Precious Achua continue to step up. Tough task at hand, trying to defend Zion Williamson. And, of course, I thought they did a good job. And also, we got to give credit to Jericho Sims out on the floor against Valanciunas, who Valanciunas is much more physically imposing with his footwork. But these guys held on well. Despite being down by 10, they persevere. Had a chance to take a 1-point or even possibly 2-point lead before halftime. Of course, that last possession where too much dribbling from Bogdanovich. But you know what? If you look at it right now, by telling you you're undermanned and you're halfway through the game and you're only down by 1, where you have Pelicans have who they're playing on the floor, I think a lot of the Knicks fans will say they'll take it because this game is going to be closer than we think. And of course, what did we say earlier in the game? The crowd, the Knicks fan base, the crowd is going to help them lift their spirits here and get them motivated because you saw them playing inspire in that second quarter for the Knicks. They have to continue to do what they do there. Again, you could see the comfortability of both Dante DiVincenzo and Hart on the court as well. Such smart basketball play, and they move, and everyone else feeds off of it. It's like they know that they're not the top. They're not. They know that they're. I guess I don't know. They know they're role players, but they're not. But even in their roles, they're not playing above and beyond their means, Chef. They're playing where they're supposed to, and they're doing it collective, and that's why it's a close game.
Absolutely. Right now, it's a collective effort. Even with defending Zion, it's not just been Precious. You see in a lot of the highlights, it's been Alec Burks at time almost getting a turnover that, could have potentially been a fast break for us. It's Josh Hart giving him space. And then after that, taking on the physical challenge of knowing he's going to turn into, that bull in a china shop. So you got to brace yourself for that physical impact. It's Precious Achua as well. It's been everyone. It's been a collective effort, and that goes to show that Thibodeau has his finger on the pulse and letting these guys know what the defensive assignment is for tonight and how they're gonna get this guy out of rhythm. Because right now, this game would be way worse if Zion's in rhythm. Right now, Ingram has found his rhythm a little bit here and there, but we know he's a shot maker, shot taker. So in that essence, right now, because he's not flowing within the game, the shots aren't there for him, and you can live with that. But Zion isn't a guy that you can allow to get going, because once he gets going, it gets too easy for everyone else.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what with the Zion. When you give him that little bit of space, he does get that bowl in the China shop downhill bull run, and not for nothing, Hart has been played. Hart is a tough sob. The way he just defending him, and just, I mean, my goodness, and like you said, collected effort defending him. But man, I've been mighty impressed. Now, what if you're the Knicks here or for the game, keep an eye out early part of the third quarter if you could get Zion in one of those fouls where he's trying to block a shot, get him up in the air, and pick up that fourth foul early in the third quarter where coach has to make a decision to keep him on the floor, or do I have to sit him majority of the third quarter where the Knicks could work a little bit, because he picked up that third foul with a minute to go in the second quarter, and now I wonder if they will attack there on Zion, or when they cutting in a cutting motion where it catches him in the air and pick up that fourth foul. It'll be interesting going forward on that. We'll see there, but the Knicks look for them to make those adjustments. I mean, one thing, and knock on wood, we haven't seen those third quarters too much of doom like we used to see years ago. And that's happened. You know what that is? Because we have a point guard to settle things down.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. No, I said, and not allow that to get out of control.
Absolutely. But for this game right now, even with regards to attacking Zion, you're gonna do it, of course, but I wouldn't make that the main emphasis, because I don't have confidence in our ball handlers right now.
No, when I mean you attack Zion, where you get some cutting motions, and where you see a guy cutting, and maybe when he cuts, you see Zion overzealous, and then you could pick up that fourth foul if you continue to move the ball properly and cut. We've seen that with Brock when Bogdanovich is on the court with Achua cutting and Hart on the court as well, with leading in transition. If he could get him backpedaling, all those type of different things early part of that third quarter. Well, hopefully we could get that as well. Oh, the news I was telling you, I just saw a report that TNA Impact looking to consider to do Thursday nights in Full Sail from Orlando, Florida, where the NXT, where the parking lot where we go to pick up the buses, they're gonna do that TNA in the Full Sail where they used to do the black and gold. So tell me that they're not working with the WWE. WWE is not gonna allow Full Sail to just go and tape there if there's no interest.
I mean, there was already cooperation in sense that you had Jordan Grace come over, Trinity, the way that was handled with
that's talent, but this is production. You're letting them do a show Thursday where people could go, that's where the parking lot is, where we park, and the school is right there, and then that's where the theater is, where they're going to transmit. I'm like, wow, to me that's great, because now it gives me something to go do live on Thursdays.
Yeah, no, because Jedi, it's like this in this essence. I know everyone right now is hyping up all the NIL products that the WWE is getting, and kudos to them. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's truly a rarity that you're getting a Tiffany Stratton or Obafemi. It's a rarity that you're getting someone who has both the athletic skill and the charisma. So in that regard, you're going to need sometimes for these guys to go through seasoning. The more you have control over where they go to and how they look, what they get trained in, the more you have control over when they come back and how you can use them. Hunter. Paul Levesque has always had a dream of having multiple, developmental centers. And if this is a way to have another one, shoot, have at it. I just recently found out that all ECW was a developmental center.
Independent. Independent.
Nah, it was funded by Vince.
Yeah, I always said that. With Paul Heyman. Ooh. Oh, wait, let me see something. I just got distracted for a second. All right, my bad.
Celtics are up on the 76ers 51-53. Cavaliers up on the Mavericks 84-83. Hawks beating the Jazz 53-38. And this MSG app is killer.
I can't believe Orlando is all over Brooklyn, 88-59. Looks like with the first pick in the lottery that goes to the Brooklyn Nets. Well, no, they don't even have that. Oh my God, they're gonna really give that pick, that lottery pick, to Houston.
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Business.
Damn.
I mean, it looked good, yeah, but you better be damn sure. And Brooklyn, for as much as they had that clean sweep that night, man, talk about a clean sweep now.
Oh man, I just saw. Yeah, I think we got. I know I did the schedule for Thursday. I know they play Thursday. I forgot. I didn't. I'm trying to remember who the hell we played Thursday. I know we
Was it
back at.
76ers?
No, let me. I'll take a look at it for a minute. I know we got Thursday. I already made the stream and everything, but I just don't. I just forgot who we played. Hey, Super H Argo in the building. Laugh out loud. The Pelicans look confused to how the Knicks are keeping it close without any stars on the team. The Warriors. There you go. That's hopefully assuring somebody from New Orleans who used to live in Brooklyn don't come around and act like a fool on the court and and start taking pictures and throwing himself on the floor like an idiot on national televised.
Yeah. Out there laying down on the floor.
Yeah, like a moron.
Man. Why would you bring that image back into my head? Yo, I'm about to take a sabbatical from the kitchen. I'm burnt out.
Oh, I won't probably. Damn, this Tuesday I'm going to Roadblock. Knicks play the 76ers.
Oh.
I will be live at Roadblock. Yes, indeed. Please hit that like button and help support the channel. And also, you have a few minutes here before we get that third quarter, so you get your refill on your drinks, your beverages, your snacks, your popcorn, the granola bar. If you're having a cocktail, or a cold one, or no, absolutely a cold brewski or Duels, Heine, Coors, Miller. Or like Caputo with a little black label. Or brandy. Or Pinot Grigio. A Pinot Grigio. Why I keep hearing that Spider's coming to New York next season? Because they need clicks, Knicks for clicks.
Like what, the Cavaliers are coming to town?
Sunday, we play them Sunday.
Okay, that's what they're talking about then.
Sunday night. EM, salute. We need someone else to be an X factor towards the end here. Hopefully, Agent, not for nothing, he's been terrible, but we know this guy gets. They call him the microwave fourth quarter Burks. If he could get fourth quarter Burks, I mean, we could really use that.
Shot just ain't been falling. That's it, really.
All right, we're about to start the third quarter. Second half, second half, second half. Let's go, Knicks. All right, they're all inbound the ball here. The Pelicans will bring the basketball up. They're up by 148-47 as Valanciunas with the basketball back over to Herb Jones. Jones looking for Valanciunas. Valanciunas now back to the basket. Now it puts it on the floor. Backing in on Sims. Backing in. Pulls up the shot. No good. Rebound by Hart. And the Knicks could take the lead here. Hart now. Calling a play. DiVincenzo now with the screen. Dante now. Double team. Kicks it across. Stolen by Herb Jones. There's that man again. Here it comes. Kick out Valanciunas. And misses short. Rebound by Jericho Sims. Puts it on the floor now. He'll bring the ball up casually up. Give it to McBride. First minute gone by in the third quarter. 48-47 now. As McBride gives it here to Chua. Chua now to Hart. Shot clock at 7. As Hart now driving the basket. Euro puts up the layup. No good. A lot of contact. No call as he hits the ground. Here's Herb Jones in transition. Kicks it out here to Trey Mann. Man now recovers. Now kicks it back out. Right into Ingram for 3, and he nails it. This happens too much. The lack of no call. Teams come on the other side, and they hit with that transition 3. Here's McBride. DiVincenzo. Hart now. Hart with the screen. Hart back over to Chua. Chua wide open for 3, and that's an air ball. Not his shot. If he sticks around with the Knicks, guarantee he'll work on the summertime with that. All right, here is Zion Williamson with the basketball. Gives it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas now holds the ball. Gives it to Ingram. Ingram now stops. Ingram kicks it out. Herb Jones right over to Valanciunas. Has a mismatch. Now kicks it wide open for 3. No good. Rebounds Williamson in position. And he got fouled. Counted at 1. That was just pure strength by Zion. And Achua picked up a second foul. He'll go to the line for chance for a 3-point play.
Knicks coming out the half a little lackadaisical right now.
Zion completes the 3-point play. 54-47. Now McBride. Again gets the screen. Get chased down. Now baseline. Kicks it out of Hart. Shot clock at 5. Hart. Turn around. Has to put up a long shot. And that's an air ball to Valanciunas. Not good shot selection for the Knicks here to start the third quarter. As the Pelicans with the basketball. Valanciunas now gets it to Williams. Kicks it back to Ingram. Ingram thought about the 3. And he said he got fouled by Hart. Looks like his ankle gave up a little there. But they'll call a foul. Second team foul on the Knicks will be a side out by the Pelicans. Ingram looking to inbound. He'll inbound at Valanciunas. Valanciunas now. And Jericho Sims reaching foul. And he cleaned that up a lot this year. That was a silly one. Don't pick up those silly fouls, Jericho. We wanted you to stay on the court. All right, they'll inbound. Third team foul. Again, back to Valanciunas. Valanciunas again. As he hands it off to Trey Mann. Herb Jones for three. Jones misses. But right there was Trey Mann. Went after it and got it. And timeout on the floor by Tom Thibodeau. Elisa timeout. 8-0 run by the Pelicans. Timeout on the floor.
Yeah, he needs to wake the unit up.
Yeah. A little lackluster. Yes, indeed. We need to let go. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Wake up. We need some coffee. Bad position on the rebound. Yeah, they just stood there. Especially that Jones that followed that shot. Everyone just stood around. No box out. It's okay to use stick out your body, put your elbows to like because they just did. They just stood there flat. That's a will determination play. Now this is what I want to see right now. I'm a little intrigued coming off of this timeout where there's no Jalen Brunson. How they're going to set up and how they're going to get a bucket here off a timeout. I want to see that. That to me, that means if they go and they score, they trusting the process here even more.
I mean, I wouldn't look more so at the result to see more so if they come out look clean in their attempt to get the bucket.
Yeah,
if they come out looking clean, then that'll regardless of the bucket.
The execution of a play of a timeout also shows the practicing and the coaching.
One more day.
He says Pelicans appear to be grabbing every offensive rebound. It seems like it for now. Look at that girl. Look at that girl licking that ice cream.
Back in the day, that used to be me. Could enjoy something like that,
Oh, I thought you was the one with the haircut. With the hair, with the... You saw what I'm talking about, right? With the bob? The little hair?
That was you back in the day. You already had all the swirls, didn't you? You was back in the day.
Here's McBride to DiVincenzo. As he passes it to Hart. Hart rises for three. No good. Short, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out. Oh, stolen. And there's a foul reaching. Fourth team foul. They're going to discuss if it was a clear path. Or a transition take, whatever you want to call it. DiVincenzo was there. That's a common foul. DiVincenzo was already there. But they're still going to discuss. They'll have that conversation. It'll be a common foul. So that's Knicks' fourth team foul as Zion will be the inbounder. It's 56-47 with 8:40 here in the third quarter. Knicks trail. Now Zion with the basketball. Zion top of the key now. Gives it to Jones. Jones now back to Williams. Williams putting it on the floor. Driving. Switches hands and got inside. Nice move by Zion. That's speed. Feline quickness there. Now they've moved this around. DiVincenzo back to Sims back over. Hart. Knicks need a bucket. Need to stop this drought. Calling a play now. Achua back over to McBride. Rises. McBride no good. Way off. Here's Williams. 58-47. 11-point lead for the Pelicans with the basketball. Williams now again. Williams blocked by McBride. Get that crap out of here. Here comes Achua. Achua going the other way. Achua to DiVincenzo. Rises for three. It's good! 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Down by 8. Now here's Jones. Jones going Euro. Puts it up. And he got it. Banks it in. Now the Knicks come the other way. Here comes Hart. Hart now. Hart got fouled on a reach-in on Jones. Continue being aggressive, guys. Jones is second, 60-50. The Knicks down by 10. Now here's DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot three. No good. Right to the hands, into the hands of Hart. Back to Devo. Devo now putting it on the floor. Devo Euro puts up the shot. No good. Short. And Jericho Sims comes up with it. Now Achua. Achua with the float. It's good. Nice touch by Precious Achua. Down by 8, 60-58. 7 minutes here. 7 minutes left in the quarter. As Zion calling a play. Zion with the basketball. Zion or Jones. Jones is trying to get to Valanciunas, who wants it in the post, but good job of Jericho Sims pulling him out there. Here's Ingram, and we get a whistle and traveling. Turnover. Turnover. Knicks basketball. 6:51 here in the third. Like we have a delay of game warning. All right, Knicks will have it. Jericho Sims back to Precious Achua, back to McBride. McBride now. McBride keeping his dribble, passes it to DiVincenzo, catch and shoot three. In and out. Rebound by the Pelicans as Ingram will bring the basketball up. Ingram with the ball. Ingram spins. Ingram still keeping his dribble alive, though. It looks sloppy, but he's keeping it alive here. Here is Marshall. Marshall now. Marshall puts it up. Misses it again. Antunes gets the rebound, puts it back up, and he misses it again. Knicks fortunate. Here comes the Knicks now. Hart. So Knicks continue to claw, scratch, and grind here. Here is McBride. McBride again. McBride puts up the shot, and he will go to the line for two. Side out. Let's go. All right, here's Jericho Sims. Back over to Rising Hart. Oh, miss side, but right to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now shoots. He misses. Rebound by Jones. Knicks down by 8 now. Here's Jones. Back over to Trey Man. Over now to Valanciunas. Valanciunas now top of the key. Will pick up his dribble. It gives it to Ingram. Ingram top of the key. Putting it on the floor. Ingram now. Bounce pass here to Jones. Jones for 3. And Jones hits the corner 3. Back to 11. And DiVincenzo. Achua. Hart now. Hart. Back over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo driving, snake dribbling. DiVincenzo to Achua cutting, but blocked. Ingram got a piece of that one. Put credit him with a block. Good defensive stop by the Pelicans. Now here's Ingram with the basketball. Ingram kicks it. Trey Man. Inside of Valanciunas. And Valanciunas. The largest lead here. And now McBride. McBride now. Sims back to Miles McBride. McBride again. McBride snake dribbling. Keep his dribble alive. DiVincenzo opens for 3. And they needed that one. 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Down by 10 are the Knicks now. Here's Marshall. Valanciunas now. Valanciunas again with the basketball, hands it over to Ingram. Ingram is going to answer back with a three. No good. Rebound by McBride. McBride wants to push. McBride again kicks it back out of Hart. Hart now driving. Hart goes up and in. It's good. And he hits the ground. That should have been a three-point play. He's crying for no foul there. He did hit the floor. No call. Knicks down 65-57. Timeout on the floor by the Pelicans. Not for nothing. Hart has a gripe there because he hit. He got hit. That should have been a three-point play and a momentum giddy up. But just like Curtis Blows Slate, those are the breaks.
Break it up, break it up, break it up.
One time.
Yeah. Man. It's a good thing the Knicks were able to answer that run by the Pelicans. They needed that three by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, that they needed it badly. All right, we have a timeout. There you go. Oh! Oh! NXT. Let's go.
I'm not watching right now.
Yo, nice. I just happened to look, and I looked at the right time, too. Nice. All right, we're coming back from the timeout. Of course, we do wrestling here, so we do have our wrestling fanatics here. Of course, Heal the Ring podcast. All right, now the Pelicans will inbound the basketball to Ingram. Ingram back to the basket now on the right side of the court and looking to pass it up top. Sidestep for three. No good, and we're going to whistle. And Lance Jr. over the top. Who wants to eat plant-based bacon? That's not bacon. Just go eat a flower then, or go cut the grass and chew on it. There we go. Here comes McBride. McBride now over Vincenzo. McBride. Bogdanovich in the game now. Broggy gives it here to Jericho Sims. Sims now to Achua. Shot clock at 6. Now here's McBride. McBride now. Achua underneath the baseline. Achua now adjusted up and in. Shot clock violation. I like his effort there, but he just did not have the angle, as is the shot clock violation. Down by 8 are the Knicks here. 3:35 here in the third quarter. As Marshall will bring the basketball up. Marshall gives it to Nance. Now Ingram on the curl. Ingram back over to Nance. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 13 now. Now here's Ingram putting on the floor. Ingram now backing in. Ingram stops. Puts up the shot off the glass. It's good. Back to 10. Beautiful move by Ingram. I got to give him his flowers on that one. 67-57 now. Here is McBride. McBride keeping his dribble alive. McBride getting in the paint. McBride loses the ball, kicks it back out to Achua. Achua now holds the basketball. Now DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo for three. Oh, it's good. Three-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Knicks down by 7. Here's Lance. Nance now. Back over to Ingram. Ingram with the curl. Ingram wants to answer mid-range. Beautiful. And he is a hell of a mid-range shooter. 69-60. 2:35 mark as McBride with the basketball. McBride again driving. McBride drives. Got fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. As Lance give him the bump. And to the line will go Deuce McBride. As Knicks franchise right now, 182. He just passed. He's 3 away from Crawford in a season, and he passed Allen Houston. As McBride hits the first free throw. This is how you do it, Dante. As Jericho Sims will have a seat. Good minutes by Jericho Sims here. And he nails both free throws here. 69-62. Knicks down by 7. 2:30 mark as Williamson will bring the basketball up. Knicks got the defense 780 Madison Square Garden to chance. Now they'll pass the ball around. Miss with the rebound, but Nance comes up with it, and he gets the dunk. Larry Nance. And here's DiVincenzo, 71-62. As they pass it around here, Bogdanovich catch and shoot 3. He needs to catch on fire. They need another 3-point shooter out there to spread the floor. But he misses. Here's Williamson backing in, and he lost the basketball. It'll be Nick Ball. Turnover. He just lost it on the spin. Knicks needs to capitalize on those mistakes by the Pelicans. Burks will check in the game as DiVincenzo takes a well-deserved rest. Coming up big for the Knicks here tonight. Now McBride with the basketball. McBride, Hart gives it to Bogdanovich. Now Achua now putting it on the floor. Achua now puts up the shot and got it. That should have been a 3-point play right there. He had Nance in the air. 71-64. 90 seconds left in the third quarter now as Marshall. Marshall to Williamson. Williamson now at the top of the key. Williamson guarded by Burks. Stops, keeps it as no one there. No, Williams tracked that down. Almost was a turnover. Now Zion kicks it. Rise for 3, and he got it. As Ryan down by 10 now. The Knicks now. Final minute. And Hart. McBride now. McBride looking for Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich back to Hart. Hart back to Achua. Achua now puts it. Achua stops. Looking for Burks. 8 on the shot clock. Burks now rises for 3. No good. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall now driving. Trying to go coast to coast. But McBride made a nice play. Knicks will have it. Nice play by Miles McBride. Here's Hart. Hart goes around the screen, driving, puts and block right to the hands of Achua, kicks it out of Burks. McBride rises for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Miles McBride. 67-74. Final possession here to the fourth quarter. Williamson will bring the basketball up. Chance of defense, serenade Madison Square Garden. Here's Williamson putting it on the floor. Goes up, off balance, no good. Rebound to Burks. And at the end of the third quarter, the gritty, tough Knicks down 67-74 as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Let's go! quarter time. Let's go. Let's talk to them. Let's talk to them, Nick Nation. Let's go.
They could never really pull away. And that's
Every
good
time.
for us.
That was me in the singles days. The ladies couldn't just pull away from me.
Yeah. That was R. Kelly's problem.
Ah.
I don't know why the hell I said that. Whatever.
So, one of Cody's friends showed up tonight.
What a crybaby.
No. One of Cody's friends joined NXT tonight.
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out.
Seriously. That's
Let
why I
me
was like, oh.
Yeah, chill out. Let me watch it.
That was good. I didn't never expect that. Wow.
Josh Hart right now has a double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds. So McBride with the ball. McBride kicks it over to Achua. Achua to Burks. Burks looking. Over to Hart now. Hart. Free throw line over to Bogey. Bogey driving in. Over to Burks. Burks for three. Off the mark. Williamson pushing the ball. Williamson driving, bumping. Passed out. Excuse me. As they're passing it around, Ryan for three, and he rattles it in. Matt Ryan for three. McBride to Achua. Achua over to Hart. Hart gets it to Burks. Burks inside out dribble. Floater in and out. Williamson bringing the ball up. Williamson gets the ball back. Looking, driving. Gets the foul and one.
Oh.
$80 to 67. Knicks down by 13. As dangerous pass to Bogdanovich. Pulls up for three. Got it. 70 to 80. Knicks down by 10. Williamson gets it to Murphy. Murphy over to Marshall. Marshall to Williamson, and he banks it in. McBride with the ball. McBride working the dribble. Gets it over to Hart. Hart over to Bogey. Bogey jab stepping. Thought about it. Working the dribble. Over to McBride for three. Deuce McBride for three. Nine-point game here for the Knicks. Murphy over to Ingram. Excuse me. Over to tough call there on Williamson as he gets a foul. Sandwiched in between two Knicks. Nine and a half remaining in the fourth. Knicks down by 9. 73 to 82. And he misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Goes 1 of 2 from the line, back to a 10-point game. McBride with the ball. McBride crossover over to Hart. Hart to Chua. Chua working the dribble. Bumping. Draws a foul. Shot won't go, but he's heading to the line. Zion with his 4th foul, JEDI.
There you go. They're going to challenge. They ain't overturning that. If they overturn that, they didn't overturn the other one when he was on the opposite end. I don't know about that one. You know, a match you gotta watch that's about to start is Gigi versus Jada Parker. Talk about two different type of kaboots.
That's my type of match right there. I gotta check that out. The grappling is gonna be exquisite.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be massive amounts of technique that I could learn. I gotta really study that matchup.
I hope it's not booty.
Now, I think those two are going to put on a great show, a great grappling experience. They're going to show, truly the ins and outs of wrestling.
You know what we need to see? Where is Terrence in that studying position?
Yeah, he's sitting just like this. Timeout on the floor here. Knicks down by 10 as they're challenging Zion's 4th foul. Pelicans are. $9:15 left in the fourth. Knicks down by 10. 73 to 83. As you can also see on the scoreboard. Salute to everyone in the chat. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button.
Ooh, baby. Who's wrestling? George the Animal Steel versus Sergeant Slaughter? Yeah, and Captain Lou Albano is gonna be at ringside. With Killer
Really,
Kowalski.
I thought it was Bobby the Brain.
With Killer Kowalski. Needs more defense and play close attention to the zone. And then, of course, main event is Pedro Morales versus Bruno Sammartino for the unification of the World Heavyweight Championship.
Contact came before the travel. Challenge was successful.
They told you.
Chua hits the first one.
Four, I think. Agent four.
Chua hits both free throws. 75-83. Knicks down by 8. As Ingram working a dribble. Ingram working it. Kicks it out. Murphy pulls it back out. Shoots a 3. Gets it. 86-75. Knicks down by 11. Oh, McBride step back 3 off the mark. Marshall pushes it to Ingram. Ingram in and out dribble. Working a dribble, driving, bump, jumper, late whistle, heading to the line. Ingram hits the first free throw. DiVincenzo back in the game as Burke sits down. $88-75, Knicks down by 13 as McBride pushes the ball. 8:10 here left as Bogey fakes the 3, working the dribble, driving, kicks it out to McBride and up, offensive foul. As Nance gets the ball. Nance looking. That should have been, oh man. He picked up his dribble and dribbled it again. As Ingram gets a difficult mid-range shot. Largest lead of the night for the Pelicans. Bogdanovich for 3, and he hits it. $78-90. Knicks down by 12. Ingram, mid-range jumper, another one. Knicks can't keep trading baskets. Hart driving, draws it, doesn't get the basket, but he's heading to the line. Hart misses the first one. Hart makes the second one. Goes 1 of 2 from the line, 79-92. Murphy with the ball. Gets it to Marshall. Marshall working the dribble. Gets it to Ingram. Poked away by Hart. Knicks keep it alive. Bogey with it. Fakes the 3. Now he takes it. Airballs it. Achua gets it. Achua over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo dribbling out over to Hart. Hart driving, pull up jumper off the mark. Achua to another offensive rebound. Attacks it. Layup no good, but he's heading to the line.
Damn.
.630 here left in the fourth. Knicks down by 13. Chua misses the first one. Chua goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Knicks down by 12, 80 to 92. Murphy gets it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas in the post, working against Achua, and he draws a foul. Valanciunas hits the first free throw. Timeout by New York. Knicks down 13 here in the fourth. 6:20 left here in the fourth. 80 to 93.
So that Cavaliers game, Cavaliers were losing on an inbound play. They were trailing, and Matt Strutz with a circus midcourt shot, walk-off win for the damn Cavaliers. Talk about a rabbit's foot log up their rear end.
Yep. Straight up the ass.
Man. And Boston and Philadelphia 93-89, 7:29 in the fourth quarter, excuse me. So Boston with a 4-point lead, Philadelphia fighting. And what a embarrassment by the Hornets. Milwaukee 84 to 39. 84 to 39.
What?
Yes. 84 to 39 in the third quarter. Only 39 points for those disgusting Hornets.
That's not a real franchise.
No. No, Matt Strutz is with the Cavaliers.
No, he's saying that's what he used to do with the Heat.
Oh, got you.
Stuff like that, yeah.
I read it wrong. I'm over here looking on my phone at the same time when I'm reading that comment. Look at the Pistons fighting back here. The Pistons are up 71 to 65 against the Chicago Bulls. So Pistons had to fly to Chicago, and now they're up. I mean, that's a nice fight there for them. Maybe that propels them and attack.
We're both on a back-to-back.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying for them to persevere, coming out with some, go and win that game against Chicago and back up.
They got all that piss and vinegar on Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Peter King.
So Valanciunas hits both free throws. DiVincenzo baseline drive, kicks it out to McBride. McBride kicks it. DiVincenzo open corner three, gets it. Knicks within 11. Valanciunas and an offensive foul.
Let's go.
Third foul on Ingram. McBride bringing the ball up. Over the Hart. Hart to Devo for three. Off the mark. Valanciunas the rebound over to Ingram, who's pushing it. Working the dribble. Bump. Working it around the pick. Kicks it out to, who's that? Ryan. Ryan over to Murphy. Excuse me, Jones. Jones over to Ingram. Ingram driving. Kicks it out. And Murphy hits a three. Hart driving. Nice Euro. Heading to the line. Hart misses the first one. Williamson back on the court. 5:10 here left in the fourth. Knicks down by 14. Misses both. But Knicks get the rebound over to DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Hart. Fakes it. Now kicks it back to Devo. Devo driving. Kicks it out. Almost a turnover. And backcourt violation. Under 5 minutes here left in the fourth. 97-83. Knicks down by 14. So Williamson has the ball. Williamson over to Ingram. Ingram back to Williamson. Driving. And another offensive foul. That's his fifth. McBride with the ball. McBride over to Sims. Back to McBride. McBride snake dribbling through. Jumper off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Still Knicks ball. 4:30 here left in the fourth. McBride inbounds. Bogdanovich for three off the mark. Ingram the rebound. 4:20 here left in the fourth. As Murphy gets it back to Ingram. Ingram driving, kicks it out. Murphy driving, layup, got it. Knicks down by 16 here is McBride. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo for three. That's good. Knicks down by 13, 99-86. Under 4 minutes here left. As Williamson kicks it out to Murphy. Murphy pulls up deep three, and that's good. And Williamson just fouled out.
Just don't have enough horses tonight, right?
Huh?
Looks like we don't have enough horses tonight to get over.
Yeah.
The
Hart misses the first free throw. Part of making a comeback is you got to hit your free throws. The Knicks started missing their first one. It's become a trend, and Hart looks tired right now. DiVincenzo looks tired. Hart it goes 1 of 2 from the line. 102-87. Knicks down by 15. That's McBride. Good defense, but there's a foul call.
Did Zion foul out? No.
Yep.
Ooh.
Zion fouled out. So Herb Jones hits the wait, no. Is that Herb Jones or Trey Murphy, number 5?
That's Herb.
Jones goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Hart pushing the ball up the court. 3:15 here left in the fourth. Hart to McBride, fakes it, now gets it to Hart. Hart takes the 3, off the mark. And DiVincenzo gets called for a reach-in foul on the rebound.
Let me ask you this: the Knicks being short-handed, but I'm like, who's really going to be an impactful on the second night of a back-to-back? Only 7-man rotation though. These guys are. I mean, you could see that they didn't finish off the fourth, but again, I know the question: who we're bringing in? Toppin. I mean, he's not ready yet, obviously, to play. But damn, it's a tough one.
It's just at this point, it's not worth it. Not only that, but like we just got to be patient. As McBride is bringing the ball up, driving, kicks it out to DiVincenzo for 3, off the mark. Under 3 minutes here. Ingram gets it over to Murphy. Jones over to Murphy. Murphy for 3, and that's good. 109-87. Timeout by New York.
The Knicks don't have many shooters, no.
They don't have anyone. Last thing you needed was Jalen Brunson out.
They've got the shooters, but when they play extended minutes, fatigue, and adjustments. How big was that win against Pistons, man?
It wasn't it wasn't huge in hindsight, but still beating the Eastern Conference opponent is always important.
It
'Cause
was
we're
huge
coming
because
back
then
from
because
commercial
you're
break.
looking at a 3 game losing streak if they don't win that game. When everyone else in the Eastern Conference climbing, that was a huge win
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's huge.
Let's go. I hate to say it. Let's go, you useless Celtics. They didn't even give me the heebie-jeebies saying
So
that.
Knicks have kind of waved the proverbial white flag.
We got the peanut gallery in.
Yep. This looks like we can call the game here at 109 to 87 as Sims gets a layup.
Ooh.
Sims hits a 3-point play, 90 to 89. Under 2.5 remaining. As the Pelicans also emptied out their bench. I don't know any of these players, JEDI.
Um, well, just says only under a minute and 90 seconds. So right now, my Pelicans are just beating up the Knicks here, and the Pelicans they go tomorrow to Indiana, so they got a back to back themselves. Got guys by the name of Robinson Earl. You got that guy Matt Ryan.
What I will say though is kudos to the Knicks at the very least, right? They
They made
didn't,
it compelled.
pull out with the victory, but they made them play all the way to the fourth quarter. Didn't make it easy for them. So now next game against the Pacers, we softened them up for them at the
Yeah,
very
pretty
least.
much. Not only that, and this was a pretty entertaining game. It was a uphill climb, but this Knicks scratched, they clawed, they bit ankles. They did what they needed to do to make it close, and you know they didn't lay down and just they didn't go to Club Med. They were like, what's for lunch? What's for dinner on the in the locker room when we get out of here? They were focused on trying to battle, man.
Yep. This point, we're just hoping that our guys get healthy.
And no more other injuries.
Yeah. But I mean, at this point, it's kind of unavoidable with the way guys are playing, the minute load that they're playing.
Ah, oh well. Regroup time. What I don't like to see is those empty seats there, even though with a minute left. I know.
I mean, at this point, Knicks
Beat the
fans,
trap.
no, ain't
Beat
no cardiac make
beat
comeback happening
beat
here.
the traffic. I mean, come on, makes it look like all elite wrestling out there.
At least there's no tarp. So it looks like this is going to be the end of the game, 115 to 92. Knicks lose to the Pelicans. Spirited effort by the Knicks, but just handicap. Short on staff, short on players, however you call it, man. We just need our guys to get healthy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Um, we were as a Knicks fan or winning games without Randall, without Mitchell Robinson, without OG Ananobi. We were trying to steal wins while they were getting there. We were trying to have our cake and eat it too. You know, when you start
Yep.
playing top echelon teams like the Pelicans and others, you know, it's a tough battle. It's Jerry Ferreira kissing ass to Zion Williamson. And Zion. Oh, I want to be a Knick. No. You could stay in Philadelphia. You know, you could stay over there eating beignets and
Yeah.
jambalaya and all the other good stuff there, and Popeye's chicken. So Pelicans sweep the series of the Knicks. Rare one to say. I don't think we see them neck no more. I don't think that they're not gonna come out of the West. So when that's enough. That you know, Pelicans just had our number on different time of the year. That's all. I mean, turn the page. This is not an Eastern Conference game that's gonna hurt the Knicks, where positioning and playoff positioning or so forth. Just turn the page and get ready, you know, for the spectacle that's going to be the Golden State Warriors, who are they're down right now, but it's still Madison Square Garden where guys get a little tinkle. It's a nationally televised game on Thursday as well, so all the it's coming, all the tongue bathing from everyone for Curry and all that stuff. Just let's get ready. That don't let these losing streak start mounting into more. You know, so we'll see. With that, with that said, I think we all said it. I know guys, we're really exhausted. To be honest with you, from the 9 to 5, so that's why we're gonna cut a little short. We want to thank you
I
guys for
wish I
joining
kept.
us. I'm gonna go right to pay the piper to the Sandman. So guys, have a good night. I hope you enjoy the watch along, not the outcome. But we'll get it back because we're Nick Nation. And again, thank you for everyone for watching, subscribing, viewing. Appreciate everyone. Again, have a blessed, beautiful Tuesday night, and we'll see you soon.